Welcome to your tutorial on how to turn a Smart Notebook file into a Nearpod presentation. I'm just going to take you through the steps, or we're already here in our Smart Notebook program, and my file is up, November 6, 2017, room vocab with mucho and cuando. So I've already gone through this and made it so it would work well with Nearpod. And that's just something you have to get used to. And you'll see what you can add and what would make it easier on the front end, what you could do to the Smart Notebook program just to make the transition easier. One thing was on these screens, I had it so you could drag the words onto the boxes and it'll check the answer. And I can still use that when I have the Smart Notebook file up, but I want them to be able to write these words in on their touchscreen Chromebooks. So I just drew the boxes on so they have something to write on when it goes in there. So the file's set. All I have to do is go to File, Export as PDF. Now notice it's in the small ones. I want to go full page. Not only do I want to go full page, but I want to go landscape so it takes up a lot of the screen. I don't want the title to show, so I'm just going to copy the title of the lesson, delete that, so they have a nice page to work with. Save. This is where I save all my Spanish 1 PDF/PowerPoints to. It's really just PDFs. I already have this one saved in there, so I'm going to hit cancel, but normally I would just paste that and then save. So let's get out of there. Then I'm going to open up my Google Drive. I have a Spanish 1 folder and a folder for notes. This is shared on Google Classroom. And I already have this in here, but I could go to New, File, Upload, and then just choose that lesson and then open it up and it goes in there. Once that loads, and it takes like 2.5 seconds, I go to Nearpod, log in, go to Create, hit Upload Files, go to the Google Drive icon. It'll pop up which name do you want to use, your school Google one. Obviously, it's not what you save it to. Your recents are always right here. Sometimes you have to go through the files, but I would just click that one, select it. Then, do you want to create a single slide with PDF document or separate size? Always separate slides. Then it just takes a little bit to process and it'll come up as individual slides. The same exact slides that were in the Smart Notebook file will be in here. And here they are. So if I want them to draw their answer, and by draw I mean write with their finger, or they could type it too. I'm just going to click that file, that slide, convert to draw it. You can keep an original copy of the slide, but I see no need to, so I'm going to hit no. Then that icon means it's a draw it file. I also decided that I'm going to add a slide, and it's going to be web content. And I wanted them this before they did another exercise, and it didn't make sense to add it into Smart Notebook, but I wanted them to do the bedroom vocab diagram in match mode before they did the labeling. So I'm just going to take the link from that, and then just a reminder, I added web content, save it. You can test the link if you want. I didn't need to. I'm just going to make sure the new files, the new slides always go to the end, so I'm going to make sure I want by the end of the lesson, you should be able to slide. Then we'll do the matching. That's really quick. Then they're going to label the bedroom item, same picture. So I'm going to convert that one to draw it. I don't want to keep the original. I'm also going to convert this to a draw it. Don't want to keep the original. And this one. So they'll be able to, this is pretty much a worksheet. They get to just answer it right on their screens. And then as we saw, all the answers just pop up on the main screen. You can hide names or not hide names. And then you get the report of them if you'd like. The part where they're writing their own notes on using forms of mucho and cuanto, I'm not going to convert that to a drawing because I want them to have it in their notebook. So they're going to be like, why can't we draw on the screen right now? And then I'm going to tell them because I want it in your notebook. And then the translations, this is my exit question or spinner question. I'm also going to convert that to a draw it. And then after that's saved, I just have to name the lesson, select what grades, subject, foreign language, and then I would hit save and exit. And it would come up in my Spanish 1 library, and then I can select live lesson, student paste, or anything like that.